We are interfaith ministers. We pull from many different traditions. And today's practice, we're going to be doing something that's called mystical meditation. It's going to be a prayer/meditation. We'll do this together. You can find a comfortable place to sit. If you have a colleague or friend around you, whether they be two-legged or four-legged or winged, feel free to invite them to join you if they'd like. It's their choice to consent or not consent to do that. And we're going to be doing something called mystical meditation. Now, I do want to give the background. This is coming from a practitioner named Dr. Leon Masters. And I want to define for you what he considers mystical meditation, because he acknowledges that that word mysticism has been used in many contexts in the world, and it can be an off-putting word for people. So he wanted to define what the word means from a spiritual perspective to help frame the meditation we're about to do. The qualities of mysticism, properly defined and explained per Dr. Leon Masters, are stated this way. 1, discovering one's ultimate self-reality, which is the relationship of that person with the universe, person or being, because we are interspecies here. 2, discovering if there is a supreme universal intelligence or God that resides in the deeper level of the human mind. 3, making direct contact with this supreme universal mind or God. 4, experiencing this presence, knowing that universal mind or God exists and can be contacted. 5, bringing forth into the conscious mind and the surface daily life, the creativity, the attributes, and the power of the universal mind for the purpose of improving life through the application of practical mysticism. 6, being guided from within in all one does in daily life through intuitive extrasensory perception. And 7, synthesizing the functional mind and therefore being able to create the life one desires. So that is just to give a little bit of framing. I also want to introduce you to Loki, who is on your screen right now. Loki's going to be joining us in the metaphysical meditation, in this mystical meditation. Find a comfortable position, just begin to settle in. You're going to notice it takes Loki just a minute to settle in here. I'm about to get a really nice kiss as we're settling in to listen to Dr. Masters meditation. So find a place to sit, and we're going to drop in. He's going to begin his meditation. We'll do about a 6-minute meditation in this mystical prayer.
I close my eyes and my senses to the exterior world for just a few moments, that I may enter into the interior world of consciousness within myself. And as I do, I close off my outer senses and transfer the energy that I use for outer sense perception to inner sense perception, moving from the outer part of me to the inner me. Turning my mind in upon itself, reversing my senses inward to sense, to feel, to be aware that the interior region of my forehead becomes as a looking glass into which and through which I can see the beyond that is within. My body is clothed in an aura of pure white light that emanates forth from the upper torso of my body, deflecting all outside disturbances, leaving me in a state of inner contemplation, inner reality. And I am part of that reality, and it is part of me. Where God and I occupy the same moment of time, the one eternal moment where my soul is part of God's light. where my breath and breathing is the breath of the eternal breathing in and through me. Where all of the possibilities of what I may become already are. That my mind, my consciousness exists in infinite existence. Without being able to say where I end and God begins, or God ends and I begin. Just oneness, just wholeness, just completeness. I sit for a few moments in a state of peace, in a state of contemplation, feeling the presence that is within me, the peace and the love that is within me. For I am one with the whole unified field of consciousness that is God. In a few moments, I'll open my eyes and senses to the exterior world once again. But I will retain within myself the higher consciousness of meditation, that it may guide me, lead me, direct me, heal me, and love me. And so let my eyes and senses now slowly begin to open. And as they open, let me stretch my arms and hands high over my head in a symbolic gesture of always reaching for something higher in my life, knowing that that something higher that I reach for is to be found in the height of who and what I truly am within myself, a living, breathing manifestation of the stars of the heavens of universal life, mind, and spirit, having taken image, shape, form, and embodiment. And I bring down my hands, resting in the peace, the security, the wellness that this is so, and so it is.
I'm just sitting with that for a minute here, letting that affirmation wash over your body, letting that peace we touched into and that unity we touched into just pervade your being, your consciousness, and infuse into this beautiful compassion that we are gathered within together today. And with that, thank you for your practice.